Hello, I'm Manuel Garaby with Garage 602, and this here is my personal vehicle, the BMW 735i Euro Spec Luxury Performance Sedan. Here are some engine specifications and performance data. This is a longitudinally positioned inline 6-cylinder engine driving the rear wheels. It is a 3,453 cubic centimeters of displacement, which means a 3.5 liter, with a single overhead cam, 2 valves per cylinder, rated at 215 horsepower and 224 pound-feet of torque. According to BMW, its fuel efficiency stands at 12.9 miles per gallon in the city, 27.3 miles per gallon on the highway going at 55, and 21.4 miles per gallon going at 75. BMW also claims a 0 to 62 or a 0 to 100 kilometers in 8 seconds flat. It also has an enormous fuel tank of 100 liters or 26.4 gallons that gives you a highway cruising range of about 550 miles. This particular vehicle was built almost 32 years ago in September of 1981. It was BMW's flagship and first generation 7 Series called the E23. It started production in 1977 and had a facelift in 1983, getting rid of this particular shark nose and those nostrils became more squarish and rounded at the same time. The BMW E23, which is this particular body style, stayed in production until 1987. For its day, this car was a shark with top-notch performance. In my favorite review of it, Mr. Gunnar Heinrich mentions that there's a horse thief under the car, referring to the primitive catalytic converter that stole about 20 horsepower to US spec cars. But also in this Euro spec car, there's another horse thief, and you can feel it every time you turn on the air conditioner. Differences between the Euro and US spec cars are the bumpers. In the US specific cars, the bumpers were so big and stood so far out of the body of the car that they were nicknamed diving boards. As you can see, these ones here are a little bit tighter, closer to the body of the car, giving it an overall better look. The European vehicles also came with this part of the taillight. It was also a rear fog light, which the American vehicles did not have. Another one of the differences between the Euro and the American vehicles are that all of the American vehicles had the same size headlights all the way across, meaning the low beams, which are on the outer side, were the same size as the ones on the inside, which are the high beams. And here, as you can see, the Europeans have a 7-inch round headlight for the low beam and a 5 3/4 inch for the high beam. Also, the differences in the engine compartment and horsepower were that for the US specific vehicles, they were powered at 177 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque, while the Europeans had 215 horsepower and 224 pound-feet of torque. And now here are going to be some interior shots. Sorry, the vehicle is a little bit dirty, but then again, it's my daily driver, so please excuse me for that. So you can see all of the writings on the dashboard are in German, since this is a German vehicle. The US spec vehicles had everything written in Spanish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, in English. Well, this one has an aftermarket Kenwood CD player in it. And as you can see, there we have the manual shifter, illuminated. This is an aftermarket cup holder that I just got at my local auto parts store. And as always, my little buddy, companion, say hi.
Hi.
Always riding with me.
Ready?
And there's the back seat.
Puppy, have a liar.
In Europe, the BMW 735i was in production since 1979, while in the United States it was a 733i. Later in 1985, that's when the 735 arrived to the US. Manual transmission vehicles were available to US customers, but unfortunately very few made it to our shores. For this particular vehicle, BMW claims a drag limited top speed of 132 miles an hour. And back then, BMW cars were not electronically limited. Personally, I have had this car at 110 miles an hour, and it feels very, very solid and stable. So I like it. I love this car. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And more than a review, this was a request from my friend David G out in Temecula, California. Big shout out for you. And like I said, more than a review, this was just basically a rundown of my car. I've had it for about 6 months, and I just wanted to tell the differences between the American specific and the Euro specific. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on our next video. See you later.
See you next time.